In the annals of history, few mysteries have captivated the imagination quite like the story of the Knights Templar's lost treasure. This was a group of warriors who guarded some of the most sacred relics in Christendom and amassed vast riches. But what happened to their treasure? Was it hidden away forever? Or did it vanish into the depths of legend? For centuries, scholars, treasure hunters, and conspiracy theorists alike have tried to answer this very question, each with their own theory. Yet, the true fate of the Knights Templar's fortune remains one of the world's greatest historical enigmas. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into one of history's most intriguing mysteries. What happened to the treasure of the Knights Templar? To understand the treasure, we need to start with the Knights Templar themselves. Founded in 1119, the Templars were initially a small order of knights tasked with protecting Christian pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land. However, over the next 2 centuries, they became more than just protectors. They became financial powerhouses, dominating both military and economic spheres. The Templars grew so rich and powerful that they established a network of castles, estates, and banking systems across Europe. They became the go-to bankers for kings and nobility, managing vast amounts of wealth and even creating the first European form of banking, allowing people to transfer money from one country to another without carrying gold. But in the early 14th century, everything came crashing down. In 1307, King Philip IV of France, deeply in debt to the Templars, launched a brutal crackdown. He arrested hundreds of Templars, and in 1312, Pope Clement V officially disbanded the order. The knights were charged with heresy, witchcraft, and other dark crimes, but most historians believe it was the wealth that made them a target. As the Templars' power crumbled, the treasure they had accumulated over decades, gold, silver, precious relics, seemingly disappeared. The question was, where did it go? As the Templars were arrested and executed, rumors began swirling about their treasure. Some claimed it was hidden away, secretly moved before their downfall. Others believed it had been locked away in secret vaults, buried in remote locations across Europe. One of the most famous legends tied to the lost Templar treasure comes from Rosslyn Chapel in Scotland. This chapel, still standing today, is said to be the final resting place of the Templar riches. The chapel's architecture is filled with mysterious carvings, some of which resemble symbols tied to the Templars. Could it be the treasure is hidden beneath the chapel's stone floors, guarded by these cryptic markings? Another theory points to the Holy Grail, the cup used by Christ at the Last Supper. Some believe the Grail was among the Templars' most sacred artifacts and that they hid it away as they retreated from power. After all, the Grail's connection to divine power would have made it an invaluable possession for those seeking to protect Christendom, and a powerful symbol of their authority. But no treasure has ever been recovered. So what happened? Did the Templars manage to move their wealth before their fall? Or did it simply disappear into history's fog? Let us take a look at some of the most compelling theories about where the Templar treasure might be today. The most popular and most romantic idea is that the treasure was hidden in Nova Scotia, Canada. The region is rich with Templar symbolism, including mysterious markings on rocks and maps that some believe point to hidden treasure sites. Some even claim that the Templars sailed to the New World long before Columbus, burying their fortune in the wilds of North America. Then there's the theory about the city of Acre in modern-day Israel. As the Templars were expelled from the Holy Land, some believe they stashed their treasure in the city before retreating to Europe. But after the city fell to Muslim forces in 1291, the treasure's fate became uncertain. Did it vanish into the sands of history? Perhaps the most intriguing theory involves Portugal. The Templars were well established in the country, and some believe that their treasure was secretly moved there in the 14th century, hidden under the watchful eye of King João I, a man with close ties to the order. In fact, the Portuguese Templar cross appears in many locations throughout the country, leading some to speculate that Portugal became the secret heart of the Templar legacy. And then there's the more recent theory, which suggests that the treasure didn't just disappear, it was taken by the Vatican. Some argue that the papacy, which had a complicated relationship with the Templars, could have seized the treasure to consolidate power and wealth. If this theory is true, the treasure could still be hidden away in the Vatican archives, carefully locked out of sight. Why does the mystery of the Templar treasure still matter today? For starters, the Templars weren't just a secretive medieval order. They were pioneers in many fields, from banking to military strategy. Their story is about more than just wealth. It's about the power of secrets, the lengths people will go to protect their legacy, and the tension between religious authority and worldly power. Moreover, their mystery has inspired countless books, movies, and TV shows, most notably the blockbuster success of the Da Vinci Code, which tapped into the public fascination with Templar lore. The search for the lost treasure, whether real or imagined, continues to fuel the desire for adventure and discovery. What if the Templars' treasure still exists? What if we could find it? For many, it's not about the gold. It's about unlocking secrets, the desire to uncover lost pieces of history that could reshape our understanding of the past. So, why should you care about the Templar treasure today? Because the story of the Templars teaches us something profound. It's a tale of ambition, power, mystery, and survival. The Knights Templar built an empire that transcended borders, influencing everything from modern banking systems to the secrets of Freemasonry. Their treasure, whether it's still hidden or not, is a symbol of their lasting influence on history. The lesson here is clear: nothing is ever truly lost. Whether it's treasure or knowledge, the pursuit of something great leaves a mark on the world that endures, even if it's buried beneath centuries of dust and myth. But what do you think? Where did the treasure go? Did it truly disappear, or was it hidden away in plain sight? Perhaps some of you have even heard whispers of treasure hunters who are still chasing this dream to this day. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment down below and let us discuss the possibilities. If you enjoyed this exploration into one of the world's greatest mysteries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into history. Thank you for joining me today. Until next time, keep searching, keep questioning, and keep exploring the hidden corners of history.